there is distinct differences. There's no doubt about it. Um, it depends on the individual, frankly, right? It really does in their preferences, right? Like we know with a traditional reconstruction, there's a pendulum that swung from, 2 years before they get back to sport to we were trying to get them back within like 3 or 4 months. And then just like a normal pendulum, there is a swinging, and you kind of find the center. So, it is generally agreed upon that, if you wait at least 9 months, 9 to 12 months, the likelihood of re-tearing with a traditional reconstruction goes down exponentially. I think it goes down by, don't quote me on this exactly, but from the 6 month to 9 month mark, every month you wait, the relative risk reduction is like 53%. So oftentimes with our patients, they want to go back to, and this is the problem, not the problem, this is a potential problem with the bear, is they feel generally pretty good, and even with the reconstruction, before they are physiologically pretty good to go. So with a traditional reconstruction, at least 9 to 12 months, bear, I would tend to say that we are maybe a bit more conservative just because we look at the ACL, we look at the MRI, we look at those things, and we probably want to keep them out a little bit longer than we would have reconstruction, but it's not super far large difference. And it is time and criteria, no matter which one they go with. So early on, there's differences in rehab. The end goal, I think, is hopefully the big selling point or the big reason why a lot of people want this is there's potential for limiting arthritis 10 to 15 years down the road. We know if you don't have surgery, the likelihood of having arthritis or a secondary meniscus injury increases, right? We also know that if you have a reconstruction where you have surgery on the knee, within 10 to 15 years, I think, 50 plus, I think it's 52 or 54% of people actually start to demonstrate arthritis. And the choice is theirs ultimately, right? Like, do you want to do a reconstruction? Do you want to do a bear? If you do a bear, we're going to need to be conservative. We're going to check more boxes along the way. Does their relative risk of re-injury or re-tear increase? I can't say this with research, but I can say this, anecdotally. I would say I'd be surprised if it doesn't, because we know with the reconstruction crew that they're going to be more likely as well to re-tear. So it is person to person dependent. If you're looking for your long-term health and your long-term knee health, the bear is a very, very good viable option as long as you follow the protocol and kind of do what you're supposed to do. If you are someone that's maybe a little bit more bendy, or your tissue is a little bit more elastic, there needs to be a lot deeper conversation, and those are conversations that should be had with the surgeon as well as the risk versus the reward.